Hey everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd, with a question, comment, thing. A lot of people comment on my videos, send me messages and emails, tweet at me, have you given a 10? Would you ever consider giving an album a 10? When will you give a 10? What albums that you currently know of are worthy of a 10? Where are the 10s? It's sort of like some people think that I just have a stack of albums that I think are worthy of 10 sitting right next to me and I'm just refusing to review them. And I'm not complaining, because in a way I ask for it, because I have not given a 10 yet and I use a numerical rating system. But because I'm yet to give a new album a 10, I'm not really sure what a new album, me giving it a 10, would sound like. You know, sure, I feel like I could say this, or this, or this is a 10, but I feel like those albums, because I've heard them before I even started doing the needle drop, hold a special place in my heart. They're also critically and fan-acclaimed albums that you're supposed to like and supposed to think are awesome. And albums like this one, I feel like are 10s, not only because I really enjoy the music on them, but because I've been listening to them for so long they've kind of become a part of my life. Not only have I listened to this music for so long that I just kind of get or understand its meaning, but I've also sort of put my own meaning onto it as well, my own personal meaning. If I continue reviewing music, I'm sure I will eventually run into an album that I think is worthy of the big double-digit number. But, 4 things. Will that mean it's a perfect album? Will it mean this album will be game-changing, alter the face of music, go down in the history books as an amazing album? Will I always think it's a 10? Even when I'm in my 60s, will I think this album that I've scored a 10 is as amazing as the day I reviewed it? And will this album be life-changing or mind-blowing? The answers are no, no, maybe not, and not for everybody. My personal reviewing philosophy, and I know that sounds like crap, but my scores that are attached to my album reviews are only reflective of my personal enjoyment of the album. Whether or not I like, love, or hate something. That's it. I'm not trying to appeal to some kind of objective idea of perfection. I'm not thinking in my head, well, a perfect album must have A, B, C, and X, Y, Z in order to be perfect. If you want a more technical explanation, I pretty much take albums track by track. Oh, I love this track. Ooh, I don't like this track so much. Ooh, I don't like that track at all. And of course, when I'm listening to an album, not only do I take each track into account, but how these tracks come together as a whole, as an album. So I guess to even really consider giving an album a 10, I would need to enjoy each track on it to the max, and really just enjoy the whole thing as a combined piece. What's going to make me enjoy every track to this maximum threshold of enjoyment? I'm not sure. Really depends on the album and what reasons I'm enjoying the album. So if a 10 is out there for me, I just need some understanding that it's just gonna happen when it happens. It's not something I really want to plan or force, because to me, the idea of scoring and the concept of a 10 are not as important to me as just turning you guys onto artists that I think are interesting. Will it be a 10 one day? Maybe. That's all I can say. Cool? Cool. Count your chesta. Counting to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.